So guys, I'm here. It's should be winter fishing, and it is kind of winter pattern. It's the water temperature's 43.8 degrees. I got two small ones in the boat, and just like the video I told you about I did the other day on winter bass fishing, this is kind of, it's been a weird winter for us, but right now I've caught one off just the soft plastic jerkbait, a Zoom Fluke, and it's a green pumpkin color, just because we have a little dirty water here. I also caught one off my old trusted chartreuse perch 2.5 KVD 2.5. Everything, I mean, you still need to do a super slow retrieve. I'm working the bait super slow. You can see me long pauses, and with the 2.5, I mean, I'm reeling really slow. But I've been able to get two. I was working a lot deeper earlier this morning and didn't get anything, so I decided to kind of move to like this transition area. I have a steep bank right over there, and my thought process there was, with the warmer weather we've been having, they might have moved from that steeper bank over to this somewhat of a flat, to see if they could take advantage of the warmer water temperature and feed up a little more. So I'm just right now I'm working this soft plastic jerkbait really slow, letting it pause. I had about a 7-second pause on that bite, so I'm trying to imitate that and see if that's a pattern that can work around the lake. I'm watching my depth finder here, because if you can find an area with 1 or 2 degrees warmer water, a lot of times that 2-degree difference could really cause the fish to load up in that area. I'm just trying to pick off a couple. Hopefully I can make a limit, and hopefully I can catch a big one here. I'm fishing this soft plastic jerkbait. I have a 8-pound test, P-line TCB X-Braid, and then I have 8-pound test 100% fluorocarbon leader. There's one. That seems like a little bit better one. Now, I'm not gonna frickin' try to manhandle this fish. I'm just gonna be nice and easy. He's small, but he hit it. He hit it hard. Caused the drag to go. Like I said, P-line 100% 100% fluorocarbon. Little one. Ooh, those fish are cold. Still 3. He wouldn't keep though. We're not going to count him as a keeper, but we'll count him as a fish. But I'm happy with 3. This is the slowest fishing I've ever done, I think. I normally don't like operating this slow, but in the winter, that's what you got to do. You got to just let that bait pause. And you can see, you'll see on the video, I let that bait pause quite a while when I was talking. But 8-pound P-line TCB X-Braid, 8-pound P-line 100% fluorocarbon leader. Long pauses, small twitches. I'm not real exaggerated twitching the bait. Hopefully I hook into a big one here. I don't know if that's a fish or weeds. I think it's a fish. It's a small fish, or it's swimming right at me. Oh, he's swimming. Ooh. Another small one. But we're working a pattern now. He choked it. See, this is a good sign, guys. I want to show you something. Look how that fish has that bait all the way in his throat like that. When you get a fish have a bait like that, that means you're throwing the right bait. You catch a fish, check your line, guys. You don't want to nick in your line. That causes you to lose a fish. But you catch a fish with and he has that bait way down in his mouth like that, that means you're throwing the right bait. So this is a good sign. That's 2 fish on 2 casts, so you might have figured out the small ones at least. Now I need some keepers and hopefully a big one. But if those big ones are being anything like the small ones, we have the bait. This might be the ticket today, guys. And the good thing about winter fishing is not a lot of people do it. So a lot of times these fish haven't seen a lure or bait in months. So you can really, if you get a couple warm days in a row and something was busting over there, something's chasing. But if you can get a couple warm days in a row, there's a fish. I just saw him right next to the boat. See, this northern pocket, this northern section of the lake is loaded right now. So this is about my depth range. Hopefully I can hook a big one. But if you get a couple warm days in a row, these fish haven't seen a lure in a long time. A lot of times, man, if you get that water warmer, it's going to activate those fish. And as long as you're patient and you can adjust to the fish, you can really do some work. See if I can get a big one on camera for you guys. And because I like catching bigger fish. There's one. We got these small ones on lock, right? Another good hard bite, and they're absolutely killing this thing. I mean, for winter they're killing it. I mean, they're not hitting it as hard as you're gonna get used to hits in the summer. There's something moving around out there. Hopefully that's my big mama. But we're in the northern part of the lake, 44 degrees. Now if we had sun, today might have been just insane because it warms that water up quicker. But I'm just small twitches and long pauses. Try to keep that same rhythm. All my hits have come off long pauses, so not super long, but I figured it out to be 5 to 7 seconds. So that's what's working. And they're hitting this so good. I mean, I could go back to the square bill and run this water and try to catch an active fish. But I mean, what, 6 casts, 3 fish? I mean, yeah, they're small, but number one, it's winter. I'm just happy to be catching fish. I'm just happy not to have snow up here in New York. We're getting kind of spoiled right now. But it seems like there's this, I mean, I'm still sitting in 10, 11 feet of water, but they seem to be suspended a little higher. And you don't feel heavy bites in the winter. You just really feel just weight. almost like you just reeled into some weeds, but considering most of the vegetation is dead right now. Oh, yeah, got one. Another small one. Oh, real small. That fish was in about 6 feet of water. But you know what? Most fish are deeper, but they're always going to chase that warmer water. And I would say most fish in the winter are caught in between 7 and 15 feet of water. You need that big one, right? You need that 5-6 pounder. They're here. Good one. See, I'm not going crazy. Just letting them. It's cold, so they don't have a lot of energy anyway. Feel my line. If I find any nicks, which I don't, I want to retie. All I know is I am glad I came fishing today. That was a longer pause, actually. That pause was a really long time, and I didn't feel a bite. I didn't feel nothing. I just felt weight. We need one of those big ones, right? Those ones I grab like that, hold up for you. But I'm just happy to be catching fish, guys. I can be shoveling snow right now. Guys, one thing about winter bass fishing, wear the right clothing. You don't want to be cold. When you're cold, you're not focusing. You're not focusing on fishing.